So now he's feeling good. He saved it. He saved it for the right point.
Hey, real quick, I just want to welcome you to the Big Brain Singer channel, where singers and music lovers come together. I'm Charlie, and my goal is to share my knowledge of singing and love of music with as many people as possible. If you want to be the first to experience reactions just like this one, please join us on Twitch, links down below, Monday, Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you yourself are an aspiring singer and want a mini voice lesson from me, I hold a free and open vocal clinic every Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern as well. So make sure to join our community Discord server. Links are also down below. To join hundreds of music lovers like yourself and to stay updated on community events. I hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoy this reaction and analysis.
The Sound of Silence. And this is the official music video, but yeah. Anyway, I know it's late for a lot of you guys, so let's get one song in. We'll save story time, and we'll listen to Disturbed, The Sound of Silence, to really just be a little more introverted for the evening. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me again. This is Disturbed, The Sound of Silence.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain.
I was also hoping it was the live version, because this is the one that would get banned. That would get me banned. Let me find the live version real quick, and I'll put that in. We'll just do it. Here it is. Houston. Yes, this one should be good. So, all right. Put that in here. Here. Okay. Disturbed, The Sound of Silence, live in Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you tonight. For tonight's performance of The Sound of Silence, joining us on the stage to be the Art Garfunkel to my Paul Simon tonight, please welcome Mr. Miles Kennedy.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Now fire up those lighters and those cell phones and hold them up in the air, people. Now's the time.
Not to take a video. You guys hold it up like a lighter. Yeah. Here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh my God.
I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp.
So I'm gonna play one more line of this, and we're gonna go back and just listen to the contrast between where they are now and the timbre at what they started. I agree, it's a little weird to have two voices at the beginning, but They both got really interesting voices.
My eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence.
So before they ramp up, which obviously they're going to, what does it sound like at the beginning again? Keep that sound that we just heard in your head.
Hail, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision
I hear what you're saying, Capriani.
creeping
Merry Christmas, Jackie.
left its seeds while I was sleeping. And
Both very different, unique voices, but they both have that airy quality at the beginning that we have to ramp up from, right?
the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp.
Now we start to ramp
I
up.
turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my
It sounds I mean, I hear what you're saying. I think he just like doesn't know the part. I don't want to say something too aggressive, but because I don't know. Maybe it's exactly what he wanted to do. But they're not blending super well. So now as it ramps up, let's see what happens.
eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light.
I'll do the Conan one after this. How about that?
Split the
Because I want to hear this one out.
and touch the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw
Nice.
10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking.
Nice.
People hearing without listening.
So these are both not guys who are used to really taking their voice and slimming it down, right? Which makes, and it's also, mixing this stuff in the mixer is also very different than what they're typically used to. The mics are different. These are mics used for like really harsh vocals. So when you take these voices and bring it down, everyone as in a part of this production is out of their element. But now that they're ramping it up, we're getting into their home territory, as we talked about earlier tonight. They're getting into their sweet spots. So this is what happens when they get into their sweet spots, their vocal sweet spots.
Talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. And no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer
Way better.
rose. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops fell. Echoed in the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed.
Thank you, Nocturnal. Yeah, listen to how similar their distortion is. Now it makes sense why they were paired up for this duet. Think about how similar that grind is in their sound, that growl, right? The screech, that element. It pairs so nicely together. And you can tell like right away when one of the voices isn't doing it. It really, the other one just like cuts straight ahead. One of them is always singing the high harmony. Ryan, right? Ryan was already... Or Miles, not Ryan, Miles. So Miles was always singing the higher harmony. It was just the way their timbres and their voices were just like too out of sync. They weren't really listening to each other at the beginning. And I think they're not used to doing that, like the type of singers they are, which is okay, you know? And I guess it wasn't rehearsed either, as someone said. Wither, I love the Simon and Garfunkel version of this. Simon and Garfunkel is one of my all-time favorite music. Like, that's stuff I would listen to as like an angsty teenager, to think that I was being like artsy and stuff, you know? So I'm gonna add this in here. I'm just gonna listen to it. This is Sound of Silence from Conan. I'm gonna compare.
Please welcome Disturbed.
Okay. Yeah, we listened to Hank Port on here, actually. I'm ready to upload that too. Yeah. Milo needs more treats. I already gave Milo treats. Oh, yeah, I said it though.
Hello, darkness, my old
Go
friend.
back.
I've come to talk with you. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain.
Yeah, so if you hear through the auto-tune, you get the you hear swollen chords. They're not vibrating evenly because they're swollen because he's sick. He sounds sick to me. Cosmic's trolling.
Still,
Or maybe he wasn't sick. He sounds sick to me. That's why there's auto-tuning on it, because you can hear the chords are not coming together properly. It has like that quality of sound that is associated with swollen vocal cords.
remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of Kabul.
And the hardest part about it is that, yeah, you can tell that he's having a hard time keeping the tone going, which is when your chords are swollen and heavy. Il est malade. Yeah, right. That's a good one with her. Yeah, it's harder. So that's why they're doing the auto-tune, and you can hear it. It's like continuing the tone longer than he's actually singing it.
Stone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night.
But like a true professional, guys, he's selling this song for what it is. He is embodying the story. That's a true professional. No matter how sick you are, you do what you need to make it work. I guess it wasn't his call to do the auto-tune, I guess. But, hey, he's here doing it.
And touch the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more.
And as someone who's sick, listen to how he's going up to these high notes. It's not bringing up all that chest voice, which he wouldn't be able to do with a swollen vocal cords while he's sick. He's being very smart about his vocalism. He's going right up into just an easy resonant chest voice, or resonant head voice, just an easy instead of really, really smart use. Really smart. I'm glad we watched this.
People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs and voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence.
See, he really, really strained for that, but luckily, I think it's not just auto-tune. There's also a lot of other doctoring going into that post-production to get that sound what it is. But yeah, I mean, he's doing it really, for someone who's sick and who has to do it, you don't really cancel Conan if you're sick, right? You got to do it. And for someone in that position, he's really approaching it intelligently.
Fools say now you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you.
Nice.
Take my arms and I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell.
And he's using compression not over really relaxed chords, which would increase the distance between the folds and the false folds, but he's using a high vocal fold position, a high laryngeal position with the distortion, which actually kind of diffuses some of the tension. So very intelligently using the distortion while he's sick to be a little bit easier on the vocal cords. That's awesome.
Echoed in the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed.
Yeah. So now he's feeling good. He saved it. He saved it for the right point. He saved it.
And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign lashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whispered in the sound of silence.
Yeah, you know what, so Hank's version is ready to be uploaded on YouTube, or it's up on YouTube. I just need to release it. And he also gets a lot of auto-tune, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't know what it is. They don't let low voice males have their true sound. But the last third of that, I have absolutely zero complaints about. Like, that was really, really stunning. Oops. Absolutely no qualms there. Everybody hydrate. Yeah, they auto-tune Hank a lot on that, actually. Not as much as this, actually. I shouldn't overspeak. They do auto-tune Hank on Best Zangers, though, which I don't appreciate. I don't know why, because it doesn't sound like he's having any difficulty. But yeah, the last third of that, when he goes up, he didn't go for the super high stuff. He still was smart and let his voice kind of work its way through, let the air do its work. But really stellar performance, especially for someone under the weather. I mean, he's a fantastic singer. So, yeah, they do, and I don't like that. Why would they do that? It kind of seems counterproductive to auto-tune people on a show about being the best singers in your area. You know, Anyway, guys.
Wow, you're still here. If you did enjoy the video, I want to invite you to check out my Patreon page where I offer multiple tiers of perks for both aspiring singers as well as music lovers who want to take their listening skills to the next level. Also, I do need to say it, like 90% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. It really doesn't take much. Can you please just press the little button down there? If you made it this far, you probably fit in right with the rest of the people who are the Big Brain community. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.